The power of a quiet mind is a profound concept with roots in many different philosophical and spiritual traditions. It refers to the ability to quiet the restless voices of the mind, allowing for a state of inner stillness and clarity. The teachings of Miyamoto Musashi, especially the exercises surrounding the power of a quiet mind, can be life-changing, helping us achieve clarity, reduce stress, promote creativity, improve decision-making, cultivate mindfulness, increase intuition, build emotional resilience, and connect with higher consciousness. Number 1. The most important thing is to gain clarity and focus to increase understanding in our busy and information-filled lives, similar to finding a gem in a pile of trash. Becoming clear and focused is like discovering something valuable in a chaotic environment. Musashi, with his martial arts skills and intelligent thinking, tells us that to truly understand things, we need to be quiet in our minds. When we stop thinking so much, we can see things more clearly and understand them more deeply. Imagine a fresh pond, disturbed by water waves, causing the reflection to become distorted. Likewise, when the mind is agitated, it clouds our understanding of reality. Musashi advises us to continue to calm these mental ripples to achieve a mental state like a calm lake. This quietness not only helps us see the outside world more clearly, but also gives us a mirror to look within and understand ourselves more deeply. To enhance this mental tranquility and serenity, Musashi recommends that we practice mindfulness, such as meditation, by regularly engaging in the art of silence. This helps us focus and create a spiritual space to develop understanding. In a world full of constant stimulation, cultivating a quiet mind becomes a superpower, giving us the ability to navigate life with clarity and steadfastness. In a silent mind, insight becomes a guiding light that helps us overcome difficulties and confusion. The problem is not in gathering more information, but in the ability to filter out the unimportant and find the essence of the problem. Musashi's advice reminds us to cut through the noise to discover the deep understanding hidden in our quiet minds. When we follow the path illuminated by Musashi's wisdom, clarity becomes more than an idea, but a living reality, changing the way we perceive and interact with the world. The silent mind, like a meticulously tuned musical instrument, allows us to play the symphony of life with precision and harmony, each note laced with insight from within the silence. Number 2. Reduces stress to achieve a state of calm when the enemy silently enters our lives, causing damage to health and vitality. Musashi, a disciplined warrior, imparted an important lesson on how to deal with this modern stress, the power of the silent mind. During times when the mind is caught up in a spiral of worry about the future and regrets about the past, mental silence can dissolve all thoughts and worries. Like a flexible tree in a storm, we also need to learn how to adapt to challenges without losing our composure. By cultivating a silent mind, we can observe stressors without getting caught in their control. This observation is not merely indifference, but is a source of strength that allows us to cope with stress by remaining calm and thoughtful. Techniques such as deep breathing, visual focus, and mindfulness, as Musashi advised, become useful tools in combating stress. It is important that we not simply apply these techniques to cope with stress, but turn them into tools that help us overcome life's difficulties with resilience and confidence. When we apply Musashi's teachings, stress is just a passing breeze, and we still retain dignity within. A silent mind is not only a shield against stress, but also a tool to help us reframe our relationship with it. Let's practice inner silence, and we will be able to overcome all difficulties in life. Let's learn to distinguish between stressors that we can control and those that we cannot control. Musashi's wisdom resonates in our hearts and minds, reminding us that stress takes away the ability to control our emotions. When faced with a peaceful mind, a quiet mind becomes a place of peace, where we can take refuge when the storm of stress is raging outside. But inside, we still maintain calm in life. Stress is just a musical note, and with a silent mind as our conductor, we can navigate life with grace and resilience. Number 3. Enhance creativity to express and create new things. It is the fire that drives innovation and progress, often deceiving those trapped in the cacophony of an anxious mind. Musashi, a talented tactician, recognized the profound connection between silence and the creativity of a quiet mind. Creativity opens the door for us to fly to new heights of self. Expression. Imagine a blank canvas, waiting for an artist's brushstrokes. The silence in the artist's mind allows inspiration to flow freely, creating masterpieces. Musashi encourages us to become artists of life, using the strokes of our quiet mind to create our own destiny with creativity, and a noisy, cluttered mind with endless thoughts will hinder the creative process. Musashi's teachings guide us to clear mental chaos, creating a fertile space for new ideas to arise and grow. Through meditation and mindfulness, we learn to tap into our inner creativity to find new solutions to life's challenges. Creativity is not just a one-time visitor, but a constant companion. The ability to creatively self-express becomes a natural part of who we are, a testament to the transformative potential contained within Musashi's mind. In quiet mind, creativity is no longer distant but becomes a familiar companion, always by our side on life's journey. Every day, the blank canvas awaits our strokes, and with a silent mind to guide us, we become artists of existence. Let's build our story with the vivid colors of creativity. Musashi's teachings remind that, in silence, a symphony of creative beauty is heard, and when we tune our minds to that rhythm, life becomes a painting, waiting for us to express our masterpiece. Number 4. Contributes to improved decision-making by enhancing cognitive abilities. Life is a complex tapestry, woven of decisions, and each thread plays an important role in building our destiny. The quality of these decisions affects the structure of our existence. Musashi, a strategic genius, imparted profound insights into the art of decision-making. It is revealed that the foundation of decision-making lies in the silent mind, in the hustle and bustle of the decision-making process. However, the mind often cannot endure the pressure of being clouded by doubt and fear. Musashi was inspired by the calm before the storm and urged us to find the peaceful space within so we can make the right decisions. By keeping our minds quiet, we can escape the noise of anxiety and indecision. A silent mind becomes a compass, guiding us to the right path through the practice of mindfulness and discipline. We learn to observe our thoughts without being influenced by them. This ability to observe objectively, nurtured by a silent mind, is the foundation of insight. Musashi's teachings encourage us to practice discernment. Not only in important life decisions, but also in everyday choices. Silence becomes a crucible, where decisions are made with clarity and purpose. In stillness, we connect with our inner wisdom and align our choices with who we truly are when faced with complex decisions. The silent mind becomes a trusted guide, ensuring that every step reflects our truest aspirations. Making decisions is no longer a burden, but becomes a dance guided by the rhythm of the silent mind. Musashi's wisdom resonates in the corridors of choice, reminding us that decisions, when made with a silent mind, are not just markers on the map of life, but also stepping stones toward a better future, a more authentic and purposeful existence. Number 5. Cultivate mindfulness and be fully present in the present moment. Present moment, a fleeting yet powerful moment where life unfolds. How often do we let these precious moments slip by, consumed by regrets about the past or worries about the future? Musashi, the Stoic philosopher, beckons us to embrace the power of the present by cultivating mindfulness through a single mind. Silent mind in the noise of everyday life. It is easy to get caught in a web of distractions. Missing the nuances of the present, Musashi teaches us that a silent mind is the gateway to mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in the here and now. In everyday life, we often get caught up in distractions and miss out on precious moments of the present. However, Musashi, a Stoic philosopher, told us that we can grasp the power of the present by practicing mindfulness through a silent mind. Instead of being consumed by regrets about the past or worries about the future, we are free to let these precious moments pass in our hands. Mindfulness is not a passive state, but rather an active engagement in life and immersion in the richness of the present through meditation and mindfulness exercises. According to Musashi's teachings, we can anchor ourselves in the present moment and enjoy the beauty of each passing moment. The silent mind becomes the vessel that carries us across the river of time, allowing us to discover a source of joy and satisfaction that transcends the temporary nature of existence. When we integrate Musashi's teachings into our lives, mindfulness ceases to be a fleeting experience, but becomes a continuous thread woven through the fabric of our lives. The power of the silent mind turns the ordinary into the extraordinary and brings the ordinary to the extraordinary and brings the ordinary to the extraordinary. In the silent mind, the present moment is not just a fleeting moment, but the very fabric of who we are. Every breath, every step becomes a wonderful dance to the music of life. Musashi's teachings resonate in the silence, reminding us that the richness of life lies not in the past or the future, but in the peaceful embrace of the present. Number 6. Strengthen your intuition to trust your instincts more. Intuition, the silent whisper of the soul, is often masked by the roar of the anxious mind. Musashi, a warrior poet, recognized the wisdom and depth of our instincts, and teaches that a quiet mind is the channel for intuition to exert its greatest power in the stillness of the mind. The intuitive voice appears, guiding us beyond rational thinking with our innate wisdom. Musashi advises us to listen to this silent guidance and trust our instincts when the mind is no longer influenced by doubt and skepticism. He asserts that intuition is not a mysterious power, but a natural aspect of our humanity, waiting to be recognized and accepted. Through the practice of mindfulness, we hone the blade of intuition, turning it into a sharp edge that can dispel the fogs of uncertainty. The quiet mind becomes the canvas upon which intuition paints its vivid strokes, providing us with a reliable compass in our tangled life of decisions. Trusting our instincts is not reckless. It's a delicate balance between reason and intuition. Musashi's teachings guide us to achieve this balance, encouraging a reciprocal relationship between the logical mind and the intuitive heart. When the quiet mind becomes our companion, intuition not only appears randomly but is a trusted guide, illuminating the path to our true north in the quiet mind. Intuition is not a distant sound, but a constant echo, a melody in harmony with the symphony of life. Musashi's wisdom always resonates in the chamber of intuition, reminding us that in silence, the soul is expressed. When we listen and feel, life becomes a journey guided by a firm belief in our innate wisdom. Number 7. Build emotional resilience to face the challenges of life with its fluctuations, which present us with a series of challenges to test our emotional resilience. The indomitable swordsman Musashi imparts valuable lessons on how to navigate the turbulent sea of emotions with a silent mind, our steadfast support. It's not about completely eliminating emotions, but the emotional resilience he teaches us is the ability to control and regulate them. When facing difficult situations, a silent mind will be a reliable companion, helping us observe and understand our emotions without being dominated by them. Musashi's wisdom teaches us how to embrace our emotions, accept them without being overwhelmed by chaos. The silent mind becomes a place of purity, where emotions are deeply experienced and delicately navigated. Practicing mindfulness is an important ally in building emotional resilience as we focus on the present. We need to clearly distinguish between stories created by emotions and reality, considering them as clouds passing in the vast sky of consciousness. The silent mind, like a skilled navigator, will guide us through emotional storms, ensuring that we emerge from challenges resilient and strong as we embody the lessons of Musashi. Emotional resilience is no longer a distant concept, but an actual quality built into our human bodies. A quiet mind is a fulcrum for us when facing life's challenges, a source of strength that helps us overcome emotional storms without getting lost. In a quiet mind, emotions are not enemies, but companions on the path of self-discovery. Every upheaval in life becomes a note in our song of resilience. Musashi's wisdom is expressed through emotional resilience, reminding us that strength lies not in resistance, but in the ability to adapt to changes in our emotional landscape. Number 8. Connect with higher consciousness to increase awareness beyond the scope of worldly lies. The vastness of higher consciousness, a state of awareness beyond the limits of the individual self. Musashi, the sage of the sword, calls us to explore this sublime state through the power of a quiet mind. In stillness, we connect with a deep, holistic consciousness to all of existence. For Musashi, silence was not simply the absence of noise, but also a doorway to the divine through meditation and contemplation. He invites us to go beyond the veil of everyday reality and see the profound connection between all things. The quiet mind becomes a bridge to higher realms of consciousness, where individuality dissolves and unity prevails. As we delve into the realm of higher consciousness, our awareness expands beyond the limits of the ego. We become witnesses to the great tapestry of existence, with each thread intricately woven into the fabric of the universe. The quiet mind, honed through disciplined practice, becomes the key that opens the door that leads us to this expanded awareness. Practical exercises, such as mindfulness meditation and reflective meditation, serve as vehicles for the journey to higher consciousness. Musashi's teachings guide us on this path, reminding us that a quiet mind is not a destination, but a ship that takes us to the endless shores of universal awareness. In a peaceful mind, we transcend our individual limitations and access the essence of collective consciousness. Every moment becomes a harmony with the divine. The rhythm of the universe resonates in the silence, making a dance part of a global symphony. Musashi's wisdom resonates in the higher realms of consciousness, reminding us that in a peaceful mind, we not only discover our true self, but also become a harmonious part of the symphony of the universe. Pillar. The teachings of Miyamoto Musashi, compiled in The Power of the Silent Mind, are a timeless guide to navigating the complexities of human experience through paths of clarity stress reduction, creativity, decision-making, mindfulness, intuition, emotional resilience, and connection to higher consciousness. As Musashi's wisdom becomes a beacon that illuminates the path to a more fulfilling and purposeful life in the peace of a silent mind, we find the strength to face the challenges in life with grace and resilience. With grace and resilience, we discover the hidden source of creativity within, just waiting to be expressed. Our decision-making reflects our inner wisdom, and our connection to the present moment deepens. Intuition becomes a trusted guide, bringing joy and satisfaction, and a silent mind opens the door to higher realms of consciousness. As we begin our journey, let's take inspiration from Miyamoto Musashi and remember that the power of a peaceful mind is not a distant ideal, but a living reality, waiting to be embraced amid the noise of life. Find solace in inner silence, for it is in this peace that we discover the true nature of who we are.